How you doing, my friends? Welcome to the Glasgow Green, the site of the new, is it improved, Christmas market? Well, let's find out. George Square is off limits because of all the construction with statues and various other things. So they're getting the big wheel ready. There's one in St Enoch's Square where we were in yesterday, and I wasn't impressed. I had to run for it because it was giving me anxiety. Well, this gave me anxiety. Well, find out on this episode of Glasgow Alive. Sorry about that. I've had 6 cappuccinos and no food. Well, let's see what they're doing. I wonder how they're going to control this though, because this is a big open grassy, essentially big grassy park. So I don't know how they're going to manage the security of it, because cars can they come in? Probably not. There's bollards there to protect for cars, because you have to come up with these things. There is fencing all around, so I suppose that's one thing. There's a big massive tent. Is there any clowns inside? I hope so. Let's find out. Right. Now at the very top, if you follow this big long straight road all the way up, it takes you to an excellent pub called West Brewery, where you can get food and drink, and they brew their own beers. I've been in there before. That's a great wee place in the summer or the winter. Wow, look at the tent. So what's going to be in there? So obviously, this is different from George Square. That's a kind of Evel Knievel look to it, isn't it? Now they've put some tape over there. Can I go in there? Can I go in there? Sorry mate, I need to go in your tent. I'm sorry about this. Yeah, I'm just waiting. This isn't trespass, is it? Wow, look at this. This is what you're here for. Well, there's guys in there. I can see high vis. Look at that. It's darkness. I can just see the high vis. Right, okay. Please keep off the grass. Where do we go now? Right, so I think we'll swing a left and we'll check out that. So it looks like they're building some kind of roller coaster. Now this could actually be better. I was quite cynical about Glasgow Christmas markets, or any, they're all generic, Edinburgh, Newcastle, Liverpool, it's just the same thing. But this looks new and improved. Looks like we've got a roller coaster. Life is a roller coaster, just got to ride. How you doing, mate? Ride it. So that's a Ronan Keating, big shout out to Ronan Keating. So aye, a roller coaster type thing. That could be fun. It's called the Wild House. So aye, they've laid the foundations for essentially the runway. Little trip hazard there. I'm here to audit yous, and yous have failed. But aye, it's not very slidey, which is good, just to let yous know. If you're coming here with high heels on, no, you're not going to have a good night. Thankfully, I have decided against the high heels. But there's the Wild House from this angle. It looks quite good, doesn't it? Because you don't have that in George Square. It would be too difficult to construct in the space that you have. But it's a beautiful setting at night. This could be lit up and it could be beautiful. I was very cynical about having the Christmas market in a big open grassy space. It's just as far as security controls and things like that matter to me. But having a big tent and a big roller coaster, a big wheel, lots of food places and drink places, more rides up there, snack vans. It could be very, very good. You're going to have an ice skating rink. Aye, so this could work. This could work. I'm actually looking forward to it. Not just for content wise, just for a Christmassy atmosphere. Now imagine it snowed here. Imagine this was all snow and the lights were illuminated and reflecting off the white snow, and everybody's all warm and wrapped up with the steam coming off their hot drinks. How good would that be? And then you go on the roller coaster and you crap your pants. That's what Christmas is all about. Is it no? Glasgow 2014. Oh my God, Glasgow's changed so much. Aye, looks nice. I like it. I'll let Edinburgh and Beyond, the YouTuber Edinburgh and Beyond, I'll let him deal with the Edinburgh side of it. Because there's too much tote bags in Edinburgh for me. I can't go there. When you see the John Wick video I did, you'll see how that went. So I'm looking forward to actually coming back here to see what it's like when it's all lit up. I do think though, given that you've got all different areas and housing estates and schemes all the way around, that you could have more problems here than you would in George Square, because it's going to be much harder to control. So for them, they need to be putting on more security, and more restrictions as in access, so that you can come here with your family and not worry about any issues, because they will be selling alcohol here as well, but people will be bringing their own, you can rest assured on that. So I don't know what they're building there, they're laying the foundations for something, maybe the ice skating rink by the looks of it over there. Wow, God, that dog's got it's one of those dogs that wouldn't harm anybody except everybody. Wouldn't harm a fly. Why is it biting my leg, mate? So over here, food sensation. So you're going to have snack vans, you're going to have roller coasters, you're going to have big tents with God knows what in it, clowns and beer. Ice skating rink, looks like that's what's going up over there. Yep, they're laying down foundations for that. And up here, this looks like the big thing, it takes you up into the sky and then drops you. Let me go a bit faster, master, for you. When I do this, I run, and I have to hold the camera on my chest and steady it. So I look like somebody for a boy band that's running away from somebody. Except a 43-year-old member of a boy band. No, that's not the thing that takes you up, that's just the thing that spins you around. Wow, I love it. I don't have enough fear in my life of imminent death that I need more. But it's definitely a better setting for a market. So maybe it'll just continue always, but the money as far as floor space would be better in George Square, being very central. Here people might not venture this far away from the city centre, but maybe there's better parking. I don't know what I'm talking about, clearly. I think that's called the Winter Palace, if I'm right. Correct me, Winter Gardens, Winter Palace. And West Brewery is just behind it. The old carpet factory. Look at the sun. That's as high as it gets, by the way. Welcome to winter in Glasgow. But there you go. This is what it's going to be getting set up like. And we'll come back every week over the next month and see what it's like until essentially it's started. It starts on the 21st of November through to, I don't know, 24th of December or something like that. But aye, we'll come back and we'll check out and see how they're doing, and we'll maybe even partake in a few little rides and see how the roller coaster goes. Right, my friends, thank you so much for joining me. I very much appreciate yous. Sorry I get distracted there, how straight this is. I feel like just sprinting. Anyway, thank you so much, and I'll catch yous very, very soon.